Kenny Ken, what do you make of it, mate? I mean,
fair result, Claude.
First half we hit both the posts. That didn't go our way, but a bit scrappy apart from that. None really. No, Morata missed an easy chance. I thought early on we should have put it away, but defence mistakes again has cost us really. We got in front with Jack Wilshere, lovely goal, one of the better players on the night. They struck back with a debatable penalty, but as I say, if you put your foot down, you make contact, he's gonna go over, and he's gonna take. And I mean, for me, with Wenger calling referees cheats. The next game you're going to get a ref, they're all going to team up together, and if the decision goes 50-50, you're not going to get it. But I mean, what did you think of the game in general?
I thought it was a right result. I thought in the first half it's kind of even. I thought Cesc Fabregas and Jack Wilshere took turns in trying to dictate the midfield, but I thought that in terms of like defensive unit, Chelsea were probably more accomplished defensively than we were. You could tell that in instances in the first half that that back three they played together too long. And I felt for Temmers a bit because you look at the chance that fell to Morata, it was basically like a nothing ball by Victor Moses. And what's happened is that they're caught between attacking a ball or playing offside. So one thing that always happens is that whenever the ball's in the air, you're taught as a defender, attack it and head it away. If you let the ball bounce and you're on the wrong side, then the striker's going to get through a goal. Morata's got a very quick striker. He's not pacey, but he's a strong runner. And you really should have put Chelsea 1-0 up. And then he had another chance when Cech made a smart save. And in terms of like chances, Chelsea has some good chances, but I thought towards the end of the first half we wrestled control of the game. And I think what it was is that when we quicken our tempo, it's very difficult with sides to live with us. And Jack was very much responsible for that. I thought him and those had a good sort of in tandem. And we hit the post, both posts. And then Lacazette created a chance for himself again where he spun his marker. Great save by Courtois. I thought he put it away. And then we go in 1-0, and it comes being the first fair result. And in the second half, we came out with a lot of pace and got at Chelsea. And so we got a deserved lead through Jack Wilshere.
What I'm saying, as soon as they equalised, that would dispute.
It was a penalty call. It was a penalty.
When they equalised, it looked like it gave them that lift, and they
100%.
looked like they were taking over the game. They got in front, and then we picked up a bit, and in the end, I think the draw is a fair result.
Definitely. I think if you look at Chelsea, I think what's happened is that when they got the equaliser, they look fresher than us. We looked really tired. I thought Jack tired a bit in the second half. Ozil looked knackered, and I thought Alexis looked knackered as well. And the only player that looked pretty sharp was probably Alexander Lacazette, where he's had a chance that he normally puts away, and Courtois makes a save. So I was a bit surprised about substitution. But
were they quite late at substitutions?
Well,
there were more tired players, and yet he delayed the substitutions.
Yeah, I think the thing was in terms of doing that. I think the thing with Alexis Sanchez, even though he was a bit tired and he was a bit ponderous towards the end of the match, Alexis Sanchez is a sort of player can create something out of nothing, even when he's not playing well. And I can understand Arsene keeping him on the field.
Yeah, the trouble is, Kenny, he's not going to be here.
Well, the thing,
possibly at the end of January.
He's probably not, and that's the thing. But you're damned if you do and damned if you don't. If you don't play him.
It's a mess, really, isn't it?
It's a mess around making.
This situation is a mess, really, because we've got 3 players, right, at the end of their contracts, right? We don't know whether they're coming or
one wants to stay, Claude. One wants to stay.
Eh?
One wants to stay.
One looks like he wants to stay.
Yeah, but the thing of Jack Wilshere.
I think Jack is. I think Mesut Ozil has now come out with hinting that he wants to stay now. Maybe because there's no way of really putting.
I wouldn't say that. I think if a player like Mesut Ozil is on a free, then the best teams in Europe will definitely.
I don't know, but it's just at the moment no one's really pushing for Mesut.
Yeah, they don't have to. They don't have to.
But they could make a bid for it.
I wouldn't have thought so. I think with Mesut Ozil, it looks like he's going to run down his contract. I think when he's available on the free, then I think big clubs in Europe and even probably in the Premiership will definitely be interested.
It's a mess, isn't it?
It's a mess.
I think this is. I honestly believe that this is affecting the team and why we're not playing. We're not cohesive. I think it's affecting the team because there's players there. They don't know whether they're going to be playing together. And that affects the team morale. And I blame the bloody manager for all this.
You've got to blame the players well.
He set the example last year with his last year and his contract.
You've got to ask yourself
they're doing exactly what he's done, right?
Yeah, but the thing is that in terms of Oswald Sanchez, no one comes out this good. You've got to ask yourself a question: is how long were these contracts on the table? My reckoning is that they were offered extensions maybe 8 months ago, if not 2 years ago. And the standing line for both the players, we want to see Arsenal's ambition. We want to see who you're signing, and I think that's been the theme of their arguments for the last couple of years, especially last year. So, you can't exempt them from blame because, like I said, they're not really committed. They wait to see what we do before making a commitment. But what you've got to realise is that if they're committed, it may help us attract better players as well. So there's a two-way street of that. Obviously, Arsene didn't help with his contractual situation as well, and Arsene probably should have said to them, if you don't sign contracts for a year to go, we're going to sell you. And I think he should have been very proactive in that, because if he did that,
make sure got replacements.
A replacement general. So no one really comes out of it very good. You can easily blame Arsene, but the players are not blaming themselves.
It's a mess, and at the moment we're not a team that stands out for players that want to come as well.
We're not an employer's choice. I agree with you, but you've got to realise another thing as well is that in terms of reputations in Europe. Chelsea are a big player in Europe because they've already won the thing, and plus they're in the Champions League. Man United are Man United, and Man City are Man City. But you've got to say Tottenham are big players, because look at who Tottenham have signed. They signed Sergio Aurier from PSG, and they've got Davinson Sanchez, who's probably one of the most sought after centre halves. But at the end of the day, they've got two currencies. They've got currency of Champions League football, but in terms of their reputation, Spurs seem to be going up, and we seem to be stagnating, if not going backwards. And I think that's the theme of the thing. And I think that's where I feel that we probably won't qualify for the Champions League, is because there's about 5 teams who are basically strong teams, and they can easily be contenders for that top 4. And I think that's where we're going to struggle. I think, as I said to a few friends today, Europa League's probably going to be our best avenue for the Champions League group stages.
It's a long road to win that, Kenny.
It definitely.
We're relying on that, mate. We're going to get into the Champions League.
You've got to realise we can't rely on league form, because especially when teams around us are in good form, which means there's no margin for error. And you do know that teams who play Arsenal, especially the lower league teams, they're going to make it very difficult for us to break them down. So it's games like this where we're probably going to get more space, where we need to take advantage.
So now, what would you do now? Let's finish this off and the weekend now. Would you pick the stronger team against Forest, or would you pick the strongest team against Chelsea if you had the choice? Because I think we're only in the 3rd round of the FA Cup. I think we have to go for a trophy that we're in the semi-final of, and you can't put these players in against Chelsea. These are what we've been playing in the Carabao Cup, because we'll get hammered.
Well, yeah, but you've got to realise, right? You've got experience, so you've got Espina's an experienced goalkeeper. You've got Mertesacker,
because we know
club captain as well.
Also, we won't have much choice because there's no Giroud now. He's out.
But Walcott will play. Walcott only got back to 2 minutes, so he's definitely going to play. He's definitely going to play in the FA Cup. And he'll play against Chelsea as well next week. So you've got to realise this. That I've said it before to you on this podcast before, on the stream, that players like Eddie Nketiah and Reece Nelson have got to wait a turn, because we've got a lot of experienced players who are not getting games in the league, so they're going to get games in the cup. So no disrespect, I want experience against Chelsea.
We don't want to be out of the tie before we come back.
Well, not at all. So no disrespect. I don't want experimentation. Willock's earned his chance, so he'll play. But Reece Nelson, for me, is only potential. We don't know how good he is, but it'll be a big risk to play him. I'd rather play someone with more experience, and that has to be Theo, then so be it. And I think Theo Walcott
Kenny
has to play.
Well, Kenny, mate, I'm not, to be honest with you, I'm a bit... I'm a bit down a bit, because I watched us tonight, and I couldn't... this was Arsenal-Chelsea used to be really a massive game tonight, and there wasn't really that much of an atmosphere.
But you look at the reason why is that it's what there's one word: Man City. Man City run away in the league.
But we've allowed that to happen.
It's not a case of but Man City.
Not only us. We've all allowed it.
But they've won all their games, though, haven't they? They've won all their games.
Yeah, but they've won all their games. But at least get a little bit closer than what we have.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, they've played Man United. They beat Man United at Old Trafford. They beat Liverpool 5-0. They've thrashed Spurs. They've given us an idea. They won at Stamford Bridge. Normally, at these sort of games, maybe their rivals might take a few points. But Man City have been fantastic today. And if you look at it over the last 3 or 4 years, we haven't had a championship challenge. Teams have run away with it. Yeah. So this myth about English football being like a very competitive league. Well, if you look at who won the league last year, Chelsea ran away with it. The year before, Leicester ran away with it, deservedly so, and before that was Chelsea. So it's really a myth to say that our league's very strong. It's if one team runs away with it, teams find it very difficult to catch them up.
Well, I really hope, because I get if we get this again next year and the year after, we'll end up with the Super League, because the product of the Premier League won't be as appealing as it is now.
But you've got to realise, right? It's that the reason why it's
time that everyone sorts their side out and make it harder for City, and not just to let it.
But Dave, you've got to realise that you and I know that when a team creates a style of football, coaches over the years are going to work out systems, formations to combat them. Man City won't have it their own way next year. Football's not like that. Coaches are going to find ways to stop City from playing.
Anyway.
So be rest assured that they won't be able to run away with it next year. I can guarantee you that.
Anyway, Kenny, thanks for joining me as normal on post-match reaction.
Yeah, well, like I said, hopefully we could be a bit happier. But like I said, hopefully I'll get a ticket with Chelsea next week, and we'll probably do one at Stamford Bridge.
And yes, and I can't wait. I can't wait for. I won't be seeing you on Sunday. Will I?
No, so
I'm off to Robin Hood country on Saturday.
We'll have a good time. And like I said, we're definitely going to win the game anyway.
Anyway, what do we say now?
It's time to go.